this is our, this is a dashboard. This is a demo mode that we've built that allows us to show actual customer outcomes, but completely anonymizing the customer account numbers, any company identifiable information. So what you're looking at here is a live dashboard. If this customer logged in, they would see a very similar view. We've hidden some things, but this allows us again to show sort of real world outcomes. So what we're looking at here is the month of October. This just finalized in AWS. So we're looking at final data. You can see here our chief KPI is the effective savings rate. So prior to our service, we benchmarked this, they were at 14%. They're now at 34.6%. So a significant increase. This will go up even further. We will get them above 40% over time, but a drastic increase in their effective savings rate. You can see it's a highly dynamic environment, almost over 77,000 state changes in just in a given month. Our service is always watching, always taking action. So we took over 600 actions this month, which is, what is that, 20 a day, over 20 a day. You can see utilization for RIs and savings plans are both above 99%, so very, very highly utilized. This is an interesting month where their usage month over month actually declined. So this is a scenario where their usage dropped almost 8%. And their savings their usage dropped 8%, but their savings only declined 6%. So what that means is their savings declined less than their usage. So their effective savings rate is going to increase month over month. And let me just show you a bit about how that works. So this is a very important chart here. So this dotted line here represents the baseline effective savings rate. So again, this is where they started prior to our service. The yellow line represents the effective savings rate after our service, and you can see, month after month, the effective savings rate has continued to grow. And again, I mentioned, let me see, they've gone from 34 to 34.6 from September to October. So their effective savings rate has increased month over month. And this one KPI just lets you know effectively how much you're saving at the end of the day. By the way, we calculate effective savings rate net of our charge. And so this is truly an effective savings rate. So anytime the yellow line is above the dotted gray line, customers are in the money, so to speak. We are putting money back in their cloud budget. And if we just focus on their net savings for a minute, you can see here prior to our service, the month prior to service, they saved $44,000. In October, they saved net, again, $158,000. So what is that? $120,000 a month. It's significant money back into their budgets as a result of our service. The other chart I want to show you here is this daily spend coverage chart. These gray bars, these purple bars represent their daily compute usage. Again, it's never flat. You can see it's up and down, up and down. There's a usage drop here. It bumps up, it comes back down. These gray bars, or this gray area, represents the base. So this is the base that they've deployed. And then the green shaded area represents, again, this dynamic flex layer on top. And so you can see here when usage drops, the green line drops. When usage drops, the green line drops. You can see it goes up a little bit, down. It goes up a little bit here, down. It goes up on the last day of the month. And so our service is always watching, continually calculating, and then real-time executing this flex layer in order to cover them. And again, our target is 95%. For this month, they were at 93.4%. Let me go back and just see what it was in September. You know, 97.5%. So you can see, if you know anything about coverage, these are completely insane coverage numbers, and our service is able to do that and safely do that because we can squash commitment if your usage declines. And so this is how we both maximize your savings as well as decrease your commitment risk.